Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. And you guys already know what it is. It's What If Deku Had Venom Part 2. And again, this is scripted, so there's going to be a lot of first person. And we're starting off right where we left, I'm starting off right where I left off. So, you might want to go back and watch the first part if you didn't, so you actually know what we're doing here. That's better. Okay. But yeah, go watch part 1 if you haven't seen part 1 yet. But without further ado, let's just get back into it. So basically, you're a loser compared to everyone else, Venom said. Izuku put his head down in shame and said, yeah, basically. So you're a little bit like me, then. Izuku looked up a little confused and surprised at what Venom just said. Wait, huh? Well, you see, on my planet, I'm also kind of a loser, like you. But how? You took down those thugs like it was nothing. Well, just like you, everyone else is a lot more powerful where I come from. Whoa, I guess we really aren't that different after all. Oh, I'm Izuku Midoriya. I know I'm in your head, remember? Right. And with that, Izuku's mood brightened up a little, and he walked back to his home. He then opened his door to a world of hurt, and a worried mother. Man. Oof, it's with me. Man, what's with me? Okay. Back at Midoriya's house. Where have you been, Izuku? I was so worried about you. Inko was said in an alarming tone. I'm sorry, Mom. Something happened. What could have possibly happened to make you late and make me worried? And oh my God, is that a bruise on your precious little face? What happened? Izuku? Inko? Well, what happened that made you late? When Venom talks to other people in his snakehead form or weird tendril form yeah, basically the snakehead thing that Venom can do in the movie. Me. Venom then started to move out of his body into a form of a snakehead, so his mother could see him. However, both Izuku and Inko were surprised by this. Izuku just screamed and started getting startled, while Inko started to whack him with a broom. Ah, wait, you can do that? Ah, what the hell is that thing coming out of you, Izuku? Is it some kind of parasite? Inko then continued to scream and hit Izuku with a broom, trying to hit Venom, but he kept hitting Izuku over and over. Venom just kept dodging and got mad because she called him a parasite. Parasites! Izuku then formed tendrils around himself and whacked the broom out of Inko's hand and then wrapped her up in black web-like stuff black web-like stuff to stop her from moving. Dude, that's my mom. You can't do that. Also, you have webs? Why not? She was attacking us, and yes, I have webs too. Dude, you just can't, okay? This is just the one person you will never touch at all, okay? Okay? Why? She was the one attacking us. No, Venom, look, it's my mom. You can't just hit or touch your moms like that. It's just wrong. And you especially cannot shoot and wrap her up in webs. Okay, I won't do it again. Izuku, you better start explaining now, or so help me God. As Izuku was getting her mom out of the webs Venom shot at her, he was also explaining everything that has happened to this point. Up to this point. So, this thing in you is called venom, and is a symbiote and also an alien who has chosen you as a host and can give you a quirk too. I mean, so far I've been able to shoot webs and tendrils and even jump really high, but I don't know what else I can actually do. Well, I can answer that. So you already know about my ability to shoot webs at people, and about the tendrils, and how I can give you increased speed, strength, and agility, along with a suit that can protect you from things like impacts, and other flying objects. I can also shapeshift myself into anything you like within realistic standards, of course. What I mean by that is just some simple weapons, swords, axes, tendrils, and even clothes for the matter. But I can't make a catapult or a gun. I can also sense when certain dangers are approaching, and will automatically go into battle mode. My battle mode, as you can call, have two different looks. One you've already seen, the giant. Already seen where I form into a giant monster, and then the other one looks slimmer. Slimmer look. I have found in your head that I liked. What is it? Venom then transforms into his hero costume that Izuku made for himself. But instead, what used to be green was black. Which I gotta say, it looks pretty cool. I got a picture of it right here. However, I do have a few weaknesses. Venom then goes back into Izuku's body and becomes a snake face thingy. What are they? Izuku and Inko both said, I hate high frequency sounds and fire really hurts me. What if we trained together so you became more resistant towards those things? It's worth a shot, I never really tried. Venom, if you're gonna stay here in Izuku or in my house for that matter, you need to promise me something, and what is that? That you need to protect my son no matter if it meant if you would die. Lady, if he dies, I die. That's the deal, and how it works. Besides, why would I waste such a good host? He's so perfect. Well then, Venom, welcome to the family. It'd be cool to have, like, any symbiote, except for Carnage. Carnage just wants to kill everyone. Any other one I would take, though. Especially Venom. Venom'd be cool. But back to the story at hand. A week has gone by, and Venom tries to wake up Izuku for school, but he won't give. Izuku, wake up! Izuku, wake the hell up! Still nothing from Izuku, so Venom slaps him with a tendril. But still nothing, so he decides to take the wheel instead. Ugh, fine. If you won't get ready, then I will. Izuku's body then begins to move on its own while he is still asleep. And Venom has taken control of his body and is trying to get him ready. Venom then starts to brush Izuku's teeth and take care of all his hygiene needs. Then he puts on some gym shorts and on Izuku and walks out the house. And Inko made breakfast for them, and it reads, "Hi, I made breakfast for Izuku, and here's $20. I don't know what Venom eats." That's so considerate. Am I right? Venom then walks out the door and uses his body to walk to school, but Izuku is only wearing some underwear and gym shorts with a backpack. People look like he began to look at this sleeping boy with eyes of disgust, like he's a pervert or something. Izuku then begins to wake up to bright sun and then gains control of his body and is confused in daze. Where am I? Halfway to school, you're welcome. I basically gave you food and made sure you were ready. Oh, really? Thanks, Vin. And then he sinks back into reality and realizes he has no shirt, shoes, or pair of shorts. Why do I not have clothes on? Well, we were running late. Besides, don't blame me. You're the one who decided to decided to go sleep in beauty on me. Plus, it's funny. Venom snickers. Oh crap! I gotta run back home and get some clothes. Izuku was then cut off by Venom, covering him, and then shapeshifting into some clothes. Oh yeah, I forgot you could do that. Thanks. But why didn't you do that in the first place? Because it was funny. Izuku's stomach and then He growled like never before in his entire life. He was so hungry and he didn't know why. Jeez, man, why am I so hungry? That would be because of me. Well, before you had fed yourself, now you must feed me too, or else. Gulp. I can't do it. There we go. Or else what? Well, let's just say your kidney will begin to start looking a lot tastier. I thought you said you wouldn't eat me. It's not like I want, but you're not giving me a lot of options here. I mean, I haven't eaten a decent living thing ever since I became a cat and ate that mouse. And Suki was a little confused at what he just said. Suddenly remembers the cat that he pet that one morning. That was you? Oh yeah, I was a cat. But then I found you. Okay, so what can you eat exactly? I'm not certain of everything I can eat on this planet. I can't eat living things or animals and people. What? Okay, no? Okay, so we're gonna start going over some ground rules, okay? Okay, like, well, for starters, you cannot go around eating people. Why? Because it's wrong, illegal, and not to mention just super wrong. Well, then what am I supposed to eat? Izuku looked around and tried to find somewhere they had food. He saw a burger stand. Ever tried a burger? Izuku then ordered 2 burgers and ate them on the way to school. This isn't bad. I won't eat people if you keep giving me these. Okay, sounds good. At the entrance of their school, Izuku walks to school like usual, but then stopped by a familiar yet scary voice. He turns around and sees Bakugo right behind him with a devilish smile he wears so very well. Hey Deku, get the hell out of my way. Who the hell does he think he is? He's talking to... And we just didn't call you... Why did he call you Deku? Isn't your name? His name is Izuku. He then tells Venom in his head, but in a disappointed yet scared tone, that's what he calls me to make fun of me. Even we known each other ever since we were little, but we're little, and I am very afraid of him. Well, that explains this. My senses are going off the charts. Your body has developed a natural fight or flight response to this kid. And since you've never been able to defend yourself, you always chose flight. Please don't make him mad. Well, we're not strong enough to beat him and his powerful quirk. What's his quirk? He can sweat nitroglycerin-like substance and make it explode. That doesn't sound so bad. Venom was cut off as Bakugo tried to punch Izuku in the face, but instead he made a black fist and caught it. Izuku was in shock. I mean Bakugo, not Izuku. Bakugo was in shock as this happened, and he didn't know what to do except, what the hell did you just do, you damn nerd? Venom that came out of Izuku and made himself into a snake-like thing and answered Bakugo in the most dark and scary voice ever. Me. And you are going to back off from You're going to back off from him now, or else what? Then Venom took over and covered Izuku in his monster form. Both Venom and Izuku, or else we will hunt you down and eat both of your arms and then both of your legs. And then we will eat your face right off your head, and then you will roll down the streets like this legless, armless, faceless thing, like a turd in the wind. Do we have a deal? Then Bakugo then stood in shock and fear as Venom stood over him. What kind of quirk are you, and how the hell do you have one, Deku? You're supposed to be quirkless. You have gotten one when you were kids. When Izuku's head was talking to Venom, we can't tell him that you're an alien. Why? Because people will start figuring out and then you take away and experimented on. First come as the public, blah, 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 blah. Fine, what did we tell him? Tell him I'm a late bloomer. He doesn't know there are 2 of us. Back in the real world, Izuku and Venom, I guess I'm a late bloomer. I'm gonna cut this. I'm gonna have to cut this short, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.